Okay, time for Preston scenario. So I am going to spin my non-horror wheel, and you have to deal with Plankton.
Oh boy.
Plankton from SpongeBob. Krabs! Eugene Krabs!
Eugene Krabs. Yo, I
Eugene
finally found out
Krabs!
season 5 that him and Krabs were in on the Formuoli the whole time together.
Yeah,
Yeah, man, that's
ravioli, ravioli. Give me the formula.
that Formuoli, boy. Um,
I 100%ed Bikini Bottom Rehydrated recently, and that was fun. That was a fun time.
that sounds like it.
Um, But for those of you that live under a rock, Plankton is the usual antagonist of SpongeBob. He's never like SpongeBob doesn't have like a villain or anything, but he's always trying to steal that Krabby Patty formula. And he's a bit of a scientist as well. He's actually a pretty genius scientist, always making robots and different gadgets and things. He's just tiny because he's Plankton.
He is Plankton.
Yep. So who do you got?
And I'm spinning my horror wheel, correct?
That's right.
All right, my man. So I'm hoping that you're going to qualify him as a horror character. Um, but shoot, actually, can you mind if I try a reroll? And if not,
Yeah,
I'll
go right
revert
ahead.
back to this guy. But
I re-roll all the time. I just don't say it out loud.
boy, I just gave it away. All right, no, we're cool. I'm gonna go back to the first one because I'm not gonna
Okay, who was
try
it?
to finagle it. So I got Doomguy.
You know what? I mean, it's a gory game. I mean, it fits under the umbrella. Why not?
I feel like hell is a scary place to be, and
Yeah.
if Doomguy, it's maybe not as scary, but like I don't know, it's pretty intense, dude. That shit
Yeah.
gets me a little bit riled up.
Doomguy, aka the Doom Slayer.
The Doomslayer versus Plankton.
Plankton. Yeah. Uh,
Just regular old Plankton.
so
So
I'm a bit familiar, but tell the audience about Doomguy.
yeah, so Doomguy is basically the hero of our what do we call it? Earth realm. When he gets a call and mission to he's part of a squadron, I think. Only one who survives on a call mission to Mars for a demonic incident that was struck due to like excavation and scientific research.
Mhm.
And when he's on Mars, he's got to kill all of these basically demon creatures and hell spawns, which then he ends up having to then go into hell later on in order to fully relinquish hell from coming back and running shit on Earth. So he's ultimately just like one of the most straightforward badasses that you could ever think of.
Done.
But just kills and rips to shred demon hellspawn all day,
So,
all night.
so how does he meet Plankton?
Boy, check it out. Doomguy, super hungry from ripping and shredding all day long. He goes down to Bikini Bottom. He's like, I need a little bit of sanctuary, okay? All these demons up here on the realm, on Earth realm, in between in hell, they're all on fire. I figure I could get a little bit of peace of mind down in Bikini Bottom. So he just like dips out into the ocean. Doomguy's got like, we're just gonna say he's got a tank of oxygen. He was out there in Mars. Like, if he got stuck outside or something, he was holding it down. So he he ends up being able to like somehow convert his oxygen to scuba gear and get down into Bikini Bottom, no questions asked. And he's like, man, I'm trying to figure out the best spot to go. I need something to refuel myself from ripping and shredding these demons assholes all day. So he's like, Chum Bucket sounds pretty hardcore, rough, rowdy, or the Krusty Krab. And he's like, the Krusty Krab, that sounds like some STD bullshit. I don't really know how I feel about that. So he ends up trying out the chum bucket because it's just a massive fist holding a bucket. He's like, I could kill so many demons with that bucket and that fist. That's basically representation of me. So he goes into the chum bucket. He's greeted by a robot voice, very familiar to him. He's always being talked to by robot AI throughout the entirety of his existence, fighting demons. And everywhere he goes, trying to, figure out the objectives, and they're the ones that usually tell him what's up. So
Right.
he's like, "Oh, this is perfect. I feel like I'm at home here. Uh, as long as there's no demons that come out and try to take me alive." And well, basically, uh, Plankton comes out, tiny little green bean with one eyeball, yelling and screaming like, "What do you want? I'm trying to figure out how to get the formula." And Doom guy's a little bit thrown off. He's like, "Whoa, you're a tiny creature, but you're not cute and fuzzy like Bunny, and so I'm going to bang bang blast you." And so he pulls out his super shotgun, no questions asked, just instinct, force of habit reaction, just tries blowing away Plankton. Plankton, being a tiny little bean guy, got
Yeah.
fairly quick reaction time. He jumps out the way. He's like, "What's the big idea there, guy?" And Doom guy's like, "I thought you were gonna bring doom upon my existence. You can't startle me like that. You don't know where I've been. You don't know me." And Plankton's like, "I don't know you. You don't know me." And basically,
I like how you made him sound like Pete from a Goofy movie.
oh my god.
A little bit.
And basically, they just get into an arguing match
Right.
about uh, who knows who less, and Doom guy intervenes and is like, "Wait, I'm just here because I thought this was a restaurant." Plankton's like, "It would be if I could get this formula." And Doom guy's like, "Formula, freaking A, what the hell? Where can we get it?" And he's like, "From crabs." And he's like, "Oh my God, not this STD bullshit again. I'm leaving." And as he goes to leave, basically Plankton jumps in front of the way again. Doom guy pulls out his super shotgun because he's like, "I told you not to fucking do that. It's instinct at this point." Gets startled from the little jelly bean again.
Mm,
This time though, unfortunately, Plankton doesn't make it out the way.
right.
Sorry, SpongeBob fans.
It's all right.
R.I.P. Plankton. Never to see that formula ever again. Doom guy definitely goes to hell for that, and like it or not, that's how it goes.
The the fun part is like realistically, Doomguy would just not be able to see Plankton because
True, because he's just microscopic.
yeah. In fact, he probably wouldn't even be able to eat at either the Krusty Krab or the Chum Bucket because that would be that wouldn't even be a snack. That'd be like when you eat like a crumb.
Yeah, dude. It would. He'd be
Probably.
like, "Oh yeah, I got a piece of the food stuck in my tooth," and that would be the whole meal.
Yeah, exactly. Um, that this is the second time that we've had a character go to Bikini Bottom. Um, One of the more recent episodes, we had Wayne Selinsky uh, from Honey I Shrunk the Kids end up in Bikini Bottom.
Is that right?
Yeah, he went. Well, Fred the Fish, the my leg guy, my leg.
Oh
Um,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
yeah, he had to go against the Honey I Shrunk the Kids scientist, the Rick Moranis, and yeah. So this is the second time. Actually, no, this is the third time a character's been to Bikini Bottom because Nandor from What We Do in the Shadows ended up at the Krusty Krab as well.
Oh no, shit, really?
Yeah, that was one of Jose's matchups.
That's awesome. No, I definitely remember seeing that thumbnail, and I was like, "Oh, that's awesome," because I had just kind of recently continued on with the show,
I
knowing that
just
Mark
watched.
Hamill came into the play. I was pretty hyped about that.
I actually just watched the movie about 2 days ago, and I
Oh,
really
that's
liked it.
awesome.
But the show's not on Netflix anymore. It's gone. I can't find it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they put it on Hulu.
Unfortunate, but oh well. I'll see it eventually. But I really
Yeah.
did like the movie. That made me laugh very hard. I recommend that. That's a Halloween horror recommendation. If anyone wants to watch What We Do in the Shadows, bit of a comedy.
Hell yeah. It's
Comedy,
very
light
good.
on the horror,
Recommend.
but still fun for those who like vampire movies for sure.
Definitely, definitely.
Hmm. All right. Well, Plankton versus Doomguy. Pretty good. Pretty solid. Plankton kind of looks like he'd be one of the guys they fought in the original Doom a little bit. What with his one eye and big mouth.
Yeah, true. He looks like just a shrunken demon. I forget what they're called, but that's kind of why I just figured I'd go with the instinct trigger pull in action.
Right.
Jump guy, Doom guy's pretty jumpy, man.
I mean, I would be too. I mean, he's been to hell many times.
I'm saying, dude.
Hell, space, lots of places. Um, all right. So next up, we're going to jump back into the horror v horror.
Dude, I hate to tell you this, man.
Oh.
My phone is about to die.
Oh dear. Well,
Yeah,
we got a solid four matchups in there.
dude, that's what's up. And I'm definitely down though. Like, if at any point within the next few days or anything like that, you got time to where we could try to bang out like another scenario or two or something like that, I'm definitely
All right.
down. I super apologize because I ended up getting like 30 minutes late to work today because of having to move back to my spot that I'm at. And I just hadn't been fucking sleeping very well. So fucking when I woke up this morning, I just, I acknowledged all of my alarms, but then I guess just turned them all off instead of just like snoozing them.
Okay. Yeah, no
Yes,
problem.
like didn't grab anything that I needed in order to be like out
Gotcha.
about doing things.
Okay, so you probably don't got a charger on you in the first place then.
Yeah, that's pretty much my
Okay.
deal. Like
Yeah.
I gotta
All
drive
right,
home.
yeah, man. So we are well then I will probably invite you back depending on how many scenarios I have in the Eden recording. And also to see what happens on Tuesday if I'm able to get Drew and Jose on the show. Um,
Yeah,
as far
yeah,
as
let me know, man.
um, that is it for this session of Impossible versus matches. Preston, where can the people find you?
Oh, my people, if you would like to, you can find me at p.m.underscore prod on Instagram, Facebook, Preston Martinick, PM Productions as well. And anything, well, not anything, but a couple of things associated with my boy here at 469 Productions. So y'all stay tuned, listen to the magic, be entertained, and don't be afraid of enjoyment,
Hmm.
but do be afraid a little bit because it's spooky season.
Yep, and a happy Halloween to all of you.
Happy Halloweeny.
As a special closing, Preston, would you like to give the audience one just real good horror movie recommendation from yourself?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds to think of like the one that just really, man. I don't know if I would really call it horror, but Jesus. I mean, you had already said it before, and I would consider it horror. But if you haven't seen it, get yourself cultured in a little bit of this psychological horror and watch Clockwork Orange because that is a spectacular film. Will make you feel uncomfortable the entire time, and you will be shockingly horrified pretty much 80% of the way through. So read it and weep.
Yep, definitely watch Clockwork Orange. As for me, happy Halloween, but definitely go ahead and watch the original Pet Cemetery because I watched that for the first time in the past few weeks, and I really enjoyed it. So the original Pet Cemetery, Stephen King movie.
Right on. I'm quite the fan of the original. I have not seen the remake, which is the one that I would like to see next as a horror film. So that's awesome that you mentioned that. So I'll probably get on that. And hopefully next time I'm on the show, I can report back to you folks to let you know if it's worth the time or not.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't seen the remake either, but I'm definitely looking to go see it. Also, Christine. If you haven't seen Christine with the Killer Car, that is surprisingly good, except for that
Oh,
one school bully that's clearly like 47.
yeah.
But yeah, thanks for joining us on this spooky episode of Impossible versus Matches. And we will see you next time. Maybe it'll be still Halloween. Maybe it'll be November. Who knows?
But just not Christmas.
Not Christmas, no. Not yet.
That's right.